it's Liz Yuille from Old Stables Crafts. Thank you for joining me again today. Today I have got this really cute little project for you. It's quick, it's relatively easy, it's a single layer card, which I don't often do, but I thought I would today. So I'm using two of the retiring items from the annual catalogue from 2018 to 2019. So the new catalogue comes out on the 4th of June. If you're an existing customer of mine, you will get one posted to you as soon as I can get my sticky hands on them. I can order them on the 2nd of May, which may or may not be before or after this video goes live, because I'm filming ahead. So I will be ordering them at the beginning of May, and my existing customers will get first dibs on those. You don't need to ask me for one. If you have ordered from me in the last year, you will get one automatically. If you are not an existing customer of mine, then you can certainly ask me for one. There is a catalogue request form over on my website, and there's a link to that below. And if you go over there, there's a link to the associated blog post for this, and then you'll go over to you can find the catalogue section and ask for a catalogue there. So, hardwood and Artistically Asian, I think they are both really useful stamp sets, so I'm going to be slightly sorry to see them go, but there's some lovely new stuff coming, so I'm getting excited about that. So, I've done the hardwood in the background and then the bamboo in the foreground. This used Old Olive. I'm going to try it with Mossy Meadow because I think the green is not quite dark enough at Old Olive, so we're going to try it with Mossy Meadow, which I think will be a better fit. So I'm going to start with, I've got a tall and skinny card base, so I've just cut my card in half and scored it down the middle, but I've cut it long ways rather than short and fat. I've got a mask, which I've just cut a rectangle the size I wanted. It happens to be 2 1/4 by 1 by 4. Yes, 2 1/4 by 4. But you can cut it whatever size you want. Now I've marked where the bottom of the card should come. So if I line up my grid lines on my grid paper behind, I can then find the bottom of the card, because I can feel it through my card. And so long as I've got these grid lines lined up straight, this will be good enough. And the reason I say good enough is that the hardwood is not a solid background, so it's not going to come out completely rectangular. So I'm not too worried if it's not completely straight. Mounted my hardwood on my F block. You can get this either on clear mount or on wood mount while stocks last, and you can get that over in my online store, and there's a link to that both on my blog and in the information below this video. Sahara Sand ink pad. Now I don't need to ink up the whole of this stamp because I know I'm only using the middle, so I'm only going to ink up the middle. It means there's less chance of me ending up with ink on my hands. Less chance, but it's still probable. So I'm going to try and line this up so it's vaguely straight with the grid paper. Again, it's not vital, but it's kind of useful. And then press really hard, because you have got to get that rubber through the gap in the paper. And although I've used grid paper, which is about as thin as you can get for a mask, there will be a bit of a resistance between the two layers. So, and you can see there's a bit of a ghosting around the side, which is fine. I was expecting that, so that's absolutely fine. Now I'm just going to move that very slightly, because when I use the bamboo stamp, that's the word I'm looking for, the bamboo is a smaller stamp, so it will be more likely to be able to get into the cracks because there's not so much rubber to resist. So ink it up well and just check that everything's where you want it. And then I'm going to stamp so that the side and the bottom are slightly over the mask. And there we go. I can now remove that, and that's just how I want it. Hurrah! Right, so I then just need to add the sentiment, and I'm using "Thanks for always being there for me." Bamboo is one of those things that once you've got it in your garden, you're not going to get rid of it. So this I'm going to stamp so that it's coming out of the side of the wood. And again, just make sure you hold your stamp to the paper for a little while and it transfers the ink perfectly. So there we go. Simple as that. So just fold your card. Oop, trying to not get ink on the back of your card. Fortunately, it's on the back, not the front. Let me find a wet wipe to wipe my fingers, because apparently I've picked up some ink. Now, there is a trick, if I can find it. There is a trick that kind of works-ish. Right there it is, buried, as ever. Sand eraser. You can just take a layer of card off. And it just very gently lifts the layer of card off so that it's less likely to be seen. And I've got another one there. So, very good investment, a mono sand eraser. If you don't have one, you kind of want to get one. So, there we go. Or if you're anything like me, you want to get one, because then you don't have to start again. So this is it in Old Olive, and this is in Mossy Meadow. I think the Mossy Meadow works better because there's more of a contrast, but I like the Old Olive as well. Be really interesting to find out which one you prefer. So why not leave a comment below and let me know whether you prefer the Old Olive or the Mossy Meadow. If you don't already subscribe, the button is in the bottom right hand corner. It would be great if you would. If you've enjoyed the video, give it a thumbs up. Questions, comments, as I say, leave those below, and there's a link to the blog post that goes with this in the information below. So, and it's the associated post that will take you straight to this information. No having to find the right date or any of that malarkey. It will go straight there. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and I hope to see you again very soon. Bye!